Ken Burns joining us, documentarian. That's a word Bubba keeps using. Is that a word?
It is
Ken?
a word.
Documentarian?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Ken Burns, the new one is bet on Benjamin Franklin. It's going to air on PBS 2 parts tonight and then also tomorrow.
I'm so excited about this one.
You can also stream it on the PBS website and video app. So what do we not know about Benjamin Franklin that we already that we don't know yet, I guess?
You know what? I think that's the absolutely most reasonable question, and I did it because I suddenly realized, oh my God, I didn't appreciate how central he is to the creation of the United States. He's not a bit player. He may be the most important player, more than General Washington. And remember, he joins the revolution, if you will, at 69 years old. He's only got 15 years to live, and he's had a lifetime. He's the most important American in the 18th century. He's the best writer in America. He's a humorist, a century before Mark Twain, our first humorist. He's a successful businessman who's able to retire at 40. He's an enslaver of people, has some household slaves. But his inventions he holds without patent. He spends his life always trying to give back and do civic things. He gets involved in politics. He tames lightning. He's the greatest scientist of the 18th century, not in America, but in the world.
Wow.
And so when he comes back from England after having tried to forge compromises between Great Britain and the colonies and avoid war, he's a loyal British subject, he suddenly becomes a revolutionary. He is dispatched. He first helps edit the Declaration of Independence and make some superb changes in that.
I saw the movie where they had the glasses. Remember that?
National Treasure?
Yeah, and he had the little glasses.
Yeah. He was a genius,
Did he
dude.
really do that? Was that
Yes.
a real deal?
Yeah, he invented the bifocal. He improved the catheter. He improved the wood stove.
The catheter?
Basically,
Do you say the
yeah,
cat?
and
Okay.
he had a brother-in-law who was
kinky.
afflicted, and he made a softer catheter so it wasn't so painful.
Okay. Oh.
He
Thank you.
invented all these different things. But most importantly, he invented the United States of America. He was dispatched to France. He's our greatest diplomat, without question. Without his wooing the French to support us, we would not have won the revolution. The victory at Yorktown is entirely Franklin's doing because it's French soldiers there and French-equipped Americans, and the French fleet is out in the harbor blocking Cornwallis's escape. And then he comes back from France and he forges all the compromises necessary to create the United States. And when the doors of Independence Hall are flung open in September of 1787, and a leading woman of Philadelphia comes up and says, well, what have you created, Dr. Franklin, a monarchy or a republic? He says, a republic if you can keep it. And you think now, 240 years past then, and some, that we are, struggling to figure out how to keep it.
Ken, I got to be honest, that if you can keep it thing is a real quote, because I've seen it so many times, and I thought, man, that's got to be fake.
Nope, it's real.
Wow.
He's the OG, man.
He is the OG. Look, I have something I want to bring up, too. There's so much to talk about with Ben Franklin. Can we come right back?
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
Ken Burns. Hang on, we're coming back talking with Ken Burns.
Ken Burns is our guest, documentarian, and tonight and tomorrow night on PBS and on the PBS app, Ben Franklin is the topic. And first of all, I have a friend, Susie, is a descendant of Ben Franklin, so much so that she kept it in her name. They hyphenated because they didn't want to lose the Franklin name. I thought that was cool. So shout out to Susie. But can I tell you one of the craziest things? You went on a laundry list of all the things that Ben Franklin did. He invented this, he invented that, he invented America. The craziest story is his son and he breaking up as father and son. Like, they never saw each other again because of the Revolutionary War, because his son was a loyalist to the crown, and Ben Franklin's like, no, we're going to do this. And they hated each other.
So it's one of the great tragedies. They were best of friends. They went everywhere. He had groomed William to be, to go to do military training, to go to law school. He wanted him to rise in the ranks of the British Empire and the British government. They were in London for many, many years, 20 years, I think, in total. And William was clearly up and coming. He was named the royal governor of New Jersey. It was the height of his father's pride, but he began to see the corruption in the royal setup. He began to see this, and William couldn't. And so, as Franklin became a revolutionary, William was adamant. He was the last royal governor deposed by the revolutionaries, and he spent some time in jail, and at one point was exchanged for Patriot prisoners, and it was presumed that William would get on the next ship back to London, but he didn't. He stayed and set up a spy network and also set up a terrorist organization that killed patriots. Now, be mindful that there were lots of patriots who were killing loyalists. It was a real civil war, our revolution was, in the way our Civil War wasn't a civil war. It was a sectional war. And it's a tragedy. And at the end, William wants to reconcile with his father, and his father says, you betrayed me.
Yeah.
You picked a side.
That's right. Don't mess with Ben Jamin. Ken Burns, the new PBS film. It's Benjamin Franklin. It's on PBS tonight and tomorrow night. You can also stream it on the PBS website and also the video app. Also, while you're at it, check out Ken Burns' other things. Muhammad Ali, the country music one's amazing. The baseball one, so good.
Civil War.
Yeah.
I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on.
KenBurns.com, KenBurns.com. Ken, always good to see you, brother. Thank you so much, and we'll be watching.
It's great to be with you. Take care.
See you, man.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye. If you like that, make sure you check out more videos over here.
Yeah, and then you can subscribe right over there on his belly. Click on his belly. He goes, woohoo!